Most of the images you see on my YouTube videos are from Canva. So this is not only an appreciation post for Canva, because a big thank you to them, but also in this video I'm going to share some of the insights which Canva's Josh Smith has shared, as he saved a lot of cost in terms of S3 storage by using different things in AWS. Now, if you do, if you're not aware of Canva, Canva is an online design tool that empowers users worldwide to design, edit, and publish anything that they can dream up. Canva runs most of its production workloads on AWS using several core services such as S3, ECS, RDS, and DynamoDB. Canva is not only utilizing these AWS services at scale, but they're also making great use of them. Recently, as I mentioned, that Josh Smith has told AWS that they have saved a lot of cost in terms of S3. The basic functionality they used in AWS was S3 Glacier Instant Retrieval. Their migration effort was really cool and very smooth to S3's infrequent access, but roughly they migrated around 130 petabytes of Canvas total to 30 petabytes of data in S3. And so out of that 230 petabyte, 130 petabyte resides in S3 Glacier Instant Retrieval. So you can imagine that how much S3 usage they are doing, plus how much they are saving, because they believe that the S3 Glacier Instant Retrieval offers the best of both worlds, from S3 Standard Infrequent Access and S3 Glacier Flexible Retrieval. If you're unaware of different S3 classes, storage classes, then you can refer to this screen where you can see that we have different S3 tiering than classes. Normally, you would use S3 standards for frequent access. For example, when I create some image at Canva, and so I just use it for one time for a few days most frequently, so it goes into S3 standard. But then at Canvas site, I think it goes into the instant retrieval because I'm not using it for a long time. I only use it once in a while. So I think that is why they are using this S3 Glacier instant retrieval, which is still a low cost, but retrieval is in millisecond. So, and I have noticed it firsthand as I try to retrieve my images from like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I would feel a slight delay, which is not that noticeable again, and I get my image fairly quickly. Now, other things which Josh has mentioned into while transitioning into the storage classes is that obviously you pay per request. For example, moving objects into S3 Glacier instant retrieval cost 0.02 cents per 1000 objects. And Canva's S3 inventory contains over 300 billion objects. So transitioning everything without thinking about it would cost them over $6 million if you go with 0.02 cents per thousand objects. So this is another reason why it's very important to maximize storage cost visibility and have a good understanding of your data footprint. And this is a key message and key takeaway you can obtain from this video and from Canva, that in order to save cost in S3, you need to have a firmer grip of your data and how it life cycles and accessed from the users. For example, when the users create a new image, for some days they access it quite frequently, but then over the period of time they don't access it that much. Like in 3 months time they would access it 2 or 3 times, and then so on, and then after a year or two it just becomes the part of archival. So you need to arrange your S3 life cycle policies accordingly. I will put the link to that whole blog post by Josh Smith on AWS site in the video's description, and I would highly suggest you give it a read because it's a very fun and very interesting read with all the graphs and the way he has described the cost. I hope you found it useful. If you have any feedback, please put it in the comment section. Thank you.